Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is a November 4 to November 10, 2019 Love Tarot reading session for you guys. This is for Aries friends. I hope you're doing well. This is for Aries. Please, universal energy, what can I get for Aries? What is the message ready for Aries to know, meant for Aries to know for the period of November 4 to November 10, 2019? All right, this is for Aries friends. I hope you're well, guys. This is for you. What can I get for Aries, please? Aries friends. Okay. Before I start, Aries, I really want to thank you for your awesome support, your likes and your subscribe, and for the support and generous donation that you have provided the channel. Thank you so much. If you are a guest viewers and you're resonating to the channel and you're liking the channel and the format, I would appreciate, guys, if I get a like or a subscribe. And also do not forget to click the notification bell, because that bell will give you, it's a very awesome tool. It really gives you the instant update whenever I upload a video. All right. And if you want to further support my channel, my Etsy store, my Instagram account, the details is down below the description box. Okay? So this is for Aries. 2 more cards, please, for Aries. Aries. What's the message for Aries, please? Okay, 1 more. Okay. So let's start your reading, Aries. Let me just move my camera. Sorry, my mic. So let's start your reading, Aries. You've got here the Empress card, Emperor card in upright position, and the Queen of Swords, and the Empress card. Okay, there's an Emperor and an Empress. So there's definitely a soulmate connection in here, a twin flame, or a couple. All right, you are connected, but there's indifferences. For some of you, the indifferences is Emperor, Empress. It looks like there's an age gap between the two of you. For some of you, it's the distance, or yeah, there's a distance in age gap. That is one of the factors that is creating indifferences or dividing that both of you. For some of you, ethnicity, there's a very strong, very pronounced indifferences between the two of you. If it's not age related, it could be status. It could be, for example, a boss to a regular employee, or distance. But the very base of your connection is being questioned by that indifferences. Okay? You would know if this is resonating with you, because that indifferences it's a make it or break it point. Like it's the very foundation of your relationship. Okay? If it's not the indifferences, it could be some sort of I'd say some sort of understanding, no, not an understanding, but some sort of a deal that if you date this person, you would be forever a mistress, because they will never divorce the initial wife, the first wife, or some sort of it's some sort of inflexibility. Like your person that you're dealing with, or the situation you're dealing with, it's inflexible. It's a struggle for them to compromise, or vice versa. It could be because it's a very traditional belief, or they've been always like that, or it's something that they cannot compromise. All right. For example, they will always choose their kids versus the new wife or the new partner, something like that. But that's the very base, that's the very reason that you guys have this wall or division or indifferences. Okay? If you want to proceed with this person, you would have to deal that you are the second choice versus the business, that you would always be adjusting towards the other priority. Okay? For some of you, it isn't as worse as I've described. For some of you, I'm getting doctorate, study, masters, something to do with, I'm going to date you, but you have to accept that my life involves travel. My life involves my business. My life is my business, and your second priority. It's some sort of compromise that you need to deal with. Like, you need to suck it up while you date this person, or while you were this person. if you accept this deal, they will take care of you. Because I felt like this is the Emperor, this is your person, and this is you. With if you're with your person, you feel like an empress. Without them, you feel like you aren't. There's something with your person that they are some sort of an X factor. Okay, they are something really an emperor kind of persona, situation, or something that they can offer you a very solid institution. They built something. All right, you're dealing with a person who built something, but they're very inflexible because they're kind of high up there. But if you join their forces, you will be an empress. So that's dividing you in this person. All right, this is the message that I'm relaying to you, that if you accept with these indifferences, then no problem, you will be their empress. If not, then it's looking like it's ugly. It's looking like it's not gonna work, because it seems to be your person is inflexible. Lots of ego, lots of pride. Yeah, so this is a very big decision making, a head over heart decision making for you, Aries. For some of you, this is you having your own rule. You want to rule over your person, and your person is not submissive to your, like, there's a fight, because this is Queen of Swords. There's a competition. There's an energy here, Aries, where someone wants to take over someone. Okay, there's a bit of possessiveness, and the other person step backs, or they pull away whenever someone tries to take over. For some of you, that's the other story that I'm picking up. So someone is having a second thought whether to stay in the Emperor energy, to stay with this person, because if they stay, I would be an empress, but I would be always at someone's foot. Someone is always stepping on you, because this is powerful. You know, this person, this card in here is very powerful among the other. Like, this person, this energy precedes that I'm really feeling like the other person needs to submit, because the other person is inflexible. Sorry. So there's a lot of thinking, Aries, whether you will join the forces of this person, because for some of you can't fake this. And it's something first time. It feels so good to be their empress, but it also feels like you are being possessed. You're being put in a castle where there's no wall, and you only have your emperor to talk to. You're high up level there, but you're trapped. All right, there's a sense of, there's like an end game for you. It's something built, the mechanism of this combination that I'm picking up in here, it's quite different because of the setup, but it's going to work. For some of you, I'm really picking up in future, your person is gonna, I'd say, change for the better, but right now it seems to be their dominant. All right, there's one dominant personality in this dating, getting to know, or relationship reading today, and it seems to be the other person really have to surrender with the dominant person. It would take long. Like, you need to really, I'd say, tame the lion. All right, you need to really tame, or you need to know how to play with fire with the Emperor. Okay, but if you submit to them, you will feel like an empress, because of how the magnet, the charm, the power they have, not just to you but over other people, because they're emperor, they're sitting there. It's so easy for them to attract people, to convince people. They were able to build an empire. So this is what you're dealing at. They're good at what they want. Okay, and sometimes, you know, the emperor always get what he wants, bad or good way. He always does. And if he doesn't get it, he'd get rid of the blockages. So this is how powerful this person, or how much domination this person is, you know. Now moving on to a more futuristic advice outcome, best case scenario for you. Two of Wands in reverse. I felt like you're not prepared, or someone is not prepared to join this kind of unique, different way of relationship, getting to know, or dating. It's like joining a different world. Like, this is, for some of you Aries, it's your first time to deal with this kind of situation. It's different from a normal, a regular one. Okay, but it's exciting. All right, is exciting. It makes you feel like an empress whenever you're with this person. They have a charm. Like, even though it's like a Casanova. Even though they don't talk, you feel so into them. There's a really good mysterious way that this person is charming you. Okay, there's a possessive. It's a good, for some of you, it's a good possessiveness, just enough to give you that taste of you belong to someone. You're possessed by someone. It's very magnetic, the reading today. Two of Wands. So for some of you Aries, futuristically, these challenges, this division, this indifferences, you're kind of scared whether you're prepared for this joining forces. So that's why the Two of Wands in reverse. Your person will pursue you. Your person would, for some of you, stop planning and stuff. And they would like a stop and go. Your person would have a stop and go, because they will pursue you, but if you don't like to join, they would stop convincing. They pursue you like an emperor, like a king. They would give you all the gifts that you want. Join with me. Drop everything. Join with me. So even the way they pursue you, it's very powerful, magnetic, and unique. They can give you the world kind of thing that it's so hard to resist. So this is a very, very unique kind of situation, because King of Swords, I felt like for some of you, you got other choice, but the other person will not win over this person. This is a very unique reading, one of the very unique reading I've ever had for you Aries. So I'm gonna simplify this. So if this is a dating or getting to know, your person, they're not flexible. They are used to charm their way. They're used to charm their way into people's life. Like, even if you don't like this person or a situation, they would be able to convince you to stay. They have that magnet. They're a bit inflexible, meaning to say, if you were in a distance kind of dating or getting to know, if they can really charm you and pursue you without them making an effort. So they have a way for you to come towards them and submit towards them. Okay, but when you are with this person, you feel like you're an emperor, or you're a king, or you're a princess, or you're a queen, but you'd have to submit. Okay, that's the uniqueness of this person. They're not flexible, but if you join their forces, like it's like a friend who you always have to visit them in their house. They're not gonna reach out with you, but if you are in their house, they will give you all the food, all the beer, everything that they have in the house. They will offer it to you, but they won't travel. So that's the thing that I get from your reading. Okay, if you have some sort of an issue right now, if you're questioning this person's behavior right now, it's because the Moon card is here. You're starting to be confused, or for some of you, you don't understand why they are this way. And then Two of Swords in reverse, like you're having a good time in enjoying this person, and yet you also are feeling weak or friction with the way they behave, possess, or talk, because of this powerful thing they have over you, or inflexibility. Like, you're drawn to whether should I give up or should I stay. I really enjoy this, but I'm always doing all the work. But when you do the work, it's worth it. Like, it's a situation where they're 4 hours from your house, and they will convince you that I cannot travel because I don't have a car, or I'm tired, and you would be convinced to drive 4 hours. When you get there, you felt like that 4 hours, it's worth it. But when you leave, then you think that why can't they make that effort, that reciprocality. So, and then they would convince you again that I can't because blah 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 blah. So yeah, there's inflexibility that you are submitting. You're actually agreeing to this person's uncompromising habit, okay? Because there's something good with them, all right? So if you guys are having an issue, a struggle, deceptive energy around you, because for some of you I'm picking up disconnection, or if it's not a disconnection, it's distance. There's a space, because you're starting to realize this habit, this attitude, this indifferences, whether does it have a future. So futuristically advised, it would be hard to really convince this person to change. They would actually change. No, they would actually convince you to submit to their rules, to their procedure. So that's what I'm seeing for you in the future, because Five of Swords is here. It's still a bit sneaky energy, meaning to say they would like to move for their advantage only. So they would still be around, but by that time that this person pursue you, because I'm really sensing that this Five of Swords, this is them moving silently to pursue you. They would pursue you, they would call you, they would still convince you to join force with them as love, romantic, or dating. But you know for a fact that they're inflexible. Okay, it's more of the universe is telling you they would be around, but they would be the same person. They wouldn't change. They still have that thought, that thinking, that rule. Because King of Swords in reverse, meaning to say this is illogical, but they think they're right. I think it's because in the past, this person, they've always ruled, they've always picked weak people, that they've always won, or they always rule. And now they've kind of have that confidence that there's always right, and there's always things that would always work their way. So it's very inflexible. They would still be around, they would still convince you, they would still charm you, but they're inflexible. So I'm not sure how far you could bend to adjust, like to give and give to this person. So I'm gonna leave it with you, Aries, on how much tolerance you could give your person. Okay, there's a chance for them to change, to give a reciprocal, a balanced connection, reconnection, or relationship. But it's a struggle, to be honest with you. It would take, I'd say, 7 months to really change one bit of their perception. It's like they have been built this way. So it will take a while to really change this aura, this mentality, this habit, this belief. Okay? It's root. I'm really getting the word in root. All right? Roots and stem. That's what I get. So this is your person. May you find the right decision making, because Two of Swords is here, over what you will do with this person. Because to be honest with you, you feel an empress or you feel an emperor when you are together. But part of you feels sad because you have to give up something, some sort of a freedom. To be with this person is giving up one part of your freedom. Okay? So weigh things out. And when the time comes that you're ready to submit your decision making, I feel like they would listen to you. I don't think they would give up. They would still be around, because they feel good, being with you. It's like a pawn. You're a king, and you will never be called a king if you don't have a pawn or people around you. Like, this person needs an audience. I'm sorry for this word, but for some of you, accessory. So I'm not sure how long or how much you could be with this person, but there's some sort of accessory that I'm getting in here. So good luck to you, Aries. Find the right decision making, find the courage, and stay with a person that will make you happy, and do what's right for you. Okay? Thanks, Aries. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.